Hello, hello. We are live, hopefully. There's always been some weird starting to stream with YouTube. I think a lot of people are streaming right now. But anyways, welcome. I'm gonna wash my hands. I haven't washed my hands yet. It's Wednesday today, just in case everybody maybe forgetting what day it is. I know. Hey, Mike, how are you? Susan's here as well. Is anybody else here to say hi? Let me just finish washing my hands. It's Wednesday, so thanks everybody for joining me in the middle of the week. Stella's here. Hey, Stella. Middle of the week. It's been sunny. It's been nice. It's a bit cloudy tonight. I was hoping this is a good salad. We're gonna make black bean and corn salad. This is a great kind of summer dish when things are starting to warm up. It's great for on the patio. I was hoping to sit maybe on the patio today to have this corn and black bean salad, but it kind of got a bit cloudy and a bit windy, so probably just sit inside and have this. But this is a great one for the summer. So keep the recipe, keep it ready. Just keep it, maybe just bookmark it on the channel and jump back to it. Super simple one. The goal of the channel is always to have a dinner prepared in under an hour from start to finish. This one's going to be well under an hour, so we don't have to worry about that. So if you have some questions, we should have some time to answer lots of questions. So black bean and corn salad. Hey Lois, Jason's here. Jason's going to be in the chat with everybody. And let's go over the ingredients for this one. So if you are looking at it on YouTube right now, in the description below, it's got listed the ingredients. And if you know, I know Lois always gives me crap for this, but I don't always put the amounts, because with cooking, it always is going to change a little bit. So hopefully you'll get the list in the description, watch the recipe. And part of the fun of cooking is to kind of throw everything together and just kind of learn and do it that way. So Nadia's here. Hi, Nadia. So ingredients tonight, we've got no salt added. We've got the cans of black beans. If you're ambitious, you could get the dried beans and cook them ahead of time. It's just always easy to open up a can for dinner, especially. So black beans there. And we're going to add some, obviously black bean and corn needs corn. This is canned corn, just the kernel corn. If you did have frozen, you could always use that. Just defrost it before you start mixing it in your salad, obviously. Take it out and just leave it into the, in the fridge. I'm tripping over my wire here. I need to get a wireless microphone eventually. As far as ingredients, again, we'll put an onion in there. We have a yellow onion. This would also be really good salad with a red onion. If you had red onion, you could also use a white onion if you had that. But we've just got this, so we're going to use a yellow onion. And green onion as well, you could use and chopped in there. I'm going to chop up a little pepper. This is a little orange pepper. These are great actually, because this salad, we're not making a ton of it, and these little ones are actually kind of perfect. So just kind of add it to your recipe. You don't have to cut up a whole. We can use this whole thing and not have half a pepper sitting in the fridge. And I've got some. Now in the recipe, I did list tomato, but we're open. You can kind of use any tomatoes. These are some little small cherry tomatoes. We'll cut these up for the recipe as well. And then, yeah, there's a tip with Jason in terms of low sodium, the cans. Keep an eye out for that. Usually, a lot of times we find is the cans and the spices and stuff will be blue. It must be the it must be just the symbol for low sodium stuff. It always has it seems to always have a blue lid, or like in the cans are all, no matter what brand, have blue on them. So keep an eye out for that. Then in there, we're going to have garlic. We're going to chop this up nice and fine in the salad. And then also chop in some cilantro, fresh cilantro here. And the dressing we're going to use is just a little drizzle of olive oil. And then we're going to put fresh lime juice in there. And then we're also going to do the zest in there as well, which is quite nice. Now, if you were barbecuing this salad, does go great with like barbecued stuff. So if you're barbecuing some chicken or some salmon or some prawns, that's really great. Those are really, really good on top. If you were going to make that on the barbecue and have this salad, take the limes and cut them in half and put the limes on the grill for a little bit. It kind of gives it a nice grilled flavor, infuses a little bit in the lime. And then when you squeeze the juice, it gives it a nice flavor into the salad. So if you have the barbecue fired up, you can do that. You'd want to zest it first though. so you can get the zest off. And then on the top, we've got a little avocado, ripe avocado we're going to use. We're going to put that on the top after as a little bit of garnish. You could mix this in, but what I find is we do the avocado, mix everything together, it kind of just gets all mush and you don't get the pieces. And as well, this salad without the avocado, you can keep it in the fridge for a couple days and it'll be fine. It'll be fine to use. If you had the avocado all mixed in, obviously the avocado, as soon as you open up, goes brown. So you don't want to necessarily do that. So let's get started. Oh, Storm is here. How are you? Thanks for joining me. And if anybody has any questions, fire them away. We'll get started on the corn and black bean salad. I know Christine's husband, Dean, she messaged me today and said he made this exact salad yesterday. So we're on kind of this weird thing. And this recipe might be a little bit different. So if I'll let him know how this turns out. Hope he's watching, you can kind of see. At the end, we're not going to have anything grilled with this. We're just going to have, I'm going to heat up some pita and we're going to kind of have it with some pita. I'm going to toast this off in the frying pan at the end and we'll have just some salad and some bread for dinner. So pretty simple. We'll get started. I've got my water there tonight. What's everybody else in the glass? It's never, I always ask if it's too early. And, sorry. Oh, no worries. No worries. So let's get started. And this is a simple one. So basically we're opening cans here. So the first thing we're going to do, obviously, we're going to open up the beans. We're going to, obviously, we always rinse these off to get that canned bean water liquid off. So we'll get these rinsed. And let those drain in the sink for a minute. This is a salad too. If you were making it, you could definitely make this ahead of time and have it in the fridge. We could make this in the morning for dinner, and then when it's time to eat, you just give it a mix up, and it's basically ready to go. So you can have something goes great, like I said, with barbecue stuff. Barbecue chicken breast. Even if you have something like blackened chicken would be good, or like blackened prawns, nice Cajun stuff on top would be nice. The recipe as well for this one. Oh, hey, Mike. Yeah, my mom said she's going to watch. She doesn't have a login yet. Trying to get her. It's hard to do over the phone to tell her how to get an account for Google, or sorry, not for Google, but for YouTube. So hopefully she will figure that out. I'm also going to open up the corn. So I've rinsed off the black beans. I'm just going to add the can of corn. This salad as well, we're not going to add it tonight, but this will also goes really good if you have some feta cheese. Little cubes of feta cheese would be really good mixed into this salad. Gives it a nice taste, but we always try and avoid the sodium and salt. So we're going to omit the feta, but you could always try that in your own salad. Even a little bit of goat cheese would be good too. Christine, Dean used cream corn. No, these are kernels. So yeah, no. Cream corn's better heated as a vegetable and not as a. Okay. So let's get started here. I've got the bowl to mix everything up in. We'll start off. We'll get the onion. We'll get the onion chopped up. This is just a small onion, and we're not making a huge batch of this salad. So a nice. You don't need a big onion. So we're gonna use this. We're gonna use this whole one, but you don't need a lot. But I get it though, Christine. Yeah, if it's all you have, it's all you have. I probably, if it was myself, I probably would have omitted the cream corn and made it just a black bean salad. But hey, that's just me. You could always do, this would be also good. I mean, this recipe is with just black beans, but if you had some other beans, like red, do a bean salad, kidney beans. You could even add maybe some chickpeas to it, would be good. But I don't know about the cream corn. So we're going to want this onion fairly small diced. And I'm surprised, Christine and Deanie, people actually still buy cream corn. I don't know. It's kind of not the greatest, I don't know, vegetable. Unless you're making some like corn soup or something. But you got to use what you got to use. There we go. So we got the onion. We're going to put it in the bowl there. I'll put this on the side so you can see it. And it's just a matter, this one is just a matter of chopping up all the vegetables. Really, really, simple. Let's pick out the stem parts of the peppers and the seeds. Now, if you did want this to have a little bit more kick, we're going to add a couple of chili flakes at the end. But you could also add, if you had a fresh jalapeno, you could chop up a whole jalapeno. The only thing with that is Jason he had a pasta salad for lunch. And I had toasted off some of those Scotch bonnet peppers to make more hot sauce. And he actually ate one in his pasta. So I think he's had enough spice for the day. He can probably comment if he's still watching that it was pretty hot. He likes hot, but this was really hot. Oh, grab the wrong can. Yeah, you have to watch. Make sure you grab the right one. What happened is somebody else grabbed it too and then put it back when they realized it wasn't the regular corn. They put it back. They grabbed the regular corn can and put the other one back in its place instead of putting it in the right place. All right. What's everybody else having for dinner tonight? I don't think I asked that yet. So we'll put in some tomatoes. These you could also do the full, like the regular tomatoes, but these are nice in there if you just kind of put them in quarters. Still mix up nicely. No one's chicken curry with Nadia. That sounds good. Chicken curry with rice, maybe? Chicken curry is good. We should do a curry on the channel. Good idea there, Nadia. I don't think we've ever done that curry dish yet. Sushi would be good. I haven't had sushi in a long time, actually. Probably, oh gosh, it's probably been a few months since sushi. How do you like sushi though? Leftovers. Okay, well curry's okay leftovers. So we got the mix there, and I'm gonna chop up. We gotta get the garlic in there still. Oh, Lois is making quiche. What kind of quiche are you making, Lois? That sounds good. I haven't had a quiche in a long time either. That's a good Wednesday night meal. Yeah. We'll crush the garlic. We'll chop that up nice. Yeah, everyone wants sushi now. Now, because this is going to go in the salad raw, we're going to want to make sure the garlic's really chopped really well. So we're not biting on big pieces of garlic. Oh, blackened salmon sounds really good, Dean. Christine only has salmon in Mexico. That doesn't make sense, Christine, because the salmon in Mexico probably comes from Canada. That's weird. Or maybe no one's told her that yet. Hey, Sam, chop garlic there into the pot. So we've got most of the mixed vegetables there. The only thing left we have to add is the cilantro. So I've already washed this. We're going to give it a nice chop as well. And then we'll do the avocado. We'll get everything mixed up and then we'll add the avocado at the very end too. So as you can see, pretty simple recipe mix here, but tasty, nice and fresh tasting. Once you get the cilantro chop up, it smells so good. What am I making on Friday? You know what? That's a very good question. I've been slacking and not getting the menus up. I'll figure it out. That's usually what happens. I usually try and get the new menu posted a day or two before. So I'll have to come and basically look through the cupboards. And see what we can make. If it's supposed to be nice weather, we'll try and maybe get out on the barbecue. Haven't done any really much barbecuing lately, so we'll have to get that done, but we'll see. Check the cupboards. Stephanie, we're making pot roast with corn. Oh, so is it fresh corn you froze when you had it? That sounds good, Stephanie. The forecast is it's supposed to get warm, like up to almost 20. So it's been nice, although today was a bit windy, so we didn't really get outside that much. So we got that. I'm gonna get the zest into the mix. My favorite, I think I said this a few times. My favorite, I'm gonna do a video on this microplane. It is the best tool for kitchens. Now, I'll do a video on this, but this is the best thing for getting zest off. It just gets it all. It's fast. It comes out nice and it's just such a good tool. These microplanes, they make different ones. This one doesn't have a handle. This used to be this one's probably got to be 25 years old, I'm sure. And it's still fine. It's not as sharp as when I first got it, but these were made, this company, Microplane, these started off as tools for woodworking, actually. And I guess someone must have discovered that this rasp worked well for cooking. And so they started to make these tools now. They originally would fit into, I guess, some kind of tool, like some kind of jigsaw for woodworking. And then what they discovered, I guess some chef or somebody discovered that it was really good for zesting, getting the zest off. So now they've started making them for kitchens, and there's different ones with handles. There's different size ones. This is the fine one. This is kind of like the original one. There's no handle, but it's super handy. It's really easy to clean. It lasts a long time. It's really sharp, but you can also, I'll do a video on this. So make sure, obviously, if you're subscribe and I'll post it, but you can also do nuts on there. Makes nice powder. You can also do chocolate on with this. It's also really good for really hard cheese. Like if you grated up Parmesan or Romano cheese, you can grate that on here too. So really useful. And these aren't actually that expensive. Maybe 20 bucks at the most, Canadian. So there we go. We've got the limes, and it's starting to smell really good. At home learning. It's funny, Christine, because I was looking at these microplanes, and I started, because I am going to do the video on microplanes. I started researching them, and that's how I learned. Actually, I learned that today, that they actually are, they were for woodworking. But if you actually go to their website now, the woodworking portion's like way down in the list. So they've definitely, I think, capitalized on the kitchen. They probably sell them. I think there's a lot more chefs and home cooks than there are people that do home woodwork and do woodworking now. So, frozen corn from last summer. That'd be good. So this salad, Stephanie, and this was actually an idea from Dean. I know he was mentioning this too when he messaged me when he said he made it. You could make this salad with this, with obviously you had fresh corn, but you could grill it a little bit on the barbecue, and then take the kernels off and put it in the salad. Would be nice. Obviously, with this corn, it's obviously already off the cob, so you can't barbecue it. You could roast it though in the oven if you have to do this as roasted corn would be nice as well. But we're just doing the salad today. Yeah, it's definitely a bargain. I think $20 Canadian is what, $5 US. So a couple limes in there. Get all the juice out. Smells good, nice and fresh. And then we'll just give it a mix. And then we'll get the. Oh, Kelsey, hey, you're late, but it's okay. You came at the best spot because everything's getting mixed together, Kelsey. We're making black bean and corn salad. So for Kelsey and for anybody else that's just tuning in, we've chopped up everything. We're just doing the final mix here. We've got corn, black beans, tomato, onion, cilantro. I did the zest of a couple of limes, and then the lime zest is in there. Now this could use actually a few more. I'm gonna put a few more tomatoes in here. Usually I just cut up like one nice size, the whole tomato, but they weren't that ripe. So let's put a couple more of these in. So there's enough tomato. Pieces in there for every. Yeah, this one's an easy one, Kelsey. Oh, off the thumbs. I have to look at my hand before I'm chopping and not looking at the chat. There we go. We'll keep the cutting board because we're going to put the avocado on at the end. So that's mixed. And in terms of spices and mixture in here, we do want to put a little bit of pepper. And a drizzle of olive oil as well. And this is a little bit of smoked paprika. It would also be good if you had chipotle. Chipotle is a bit spicier. This is just a little bit of red crushed chilies. Not too much, just a touch, just to give it a bit of spice. Mix that good. And then, like I said earlier, if you had and wanted to put some feta cheese chopped up in here, that would be really good. It smells good though. Make sure if you are putting when you are doing it, make sure you are putting the zest in there. That just makes it, just brings out so much more flavor, and the smells really good with the lime. So that's that. That's it. That's the salad there. Kelsey ordered some mixing bowls. You got tiny mixing bowls for ants. That's the problem. that's too funny. So that's the problem with ordering stuff online and like getting stuff through. You can't know exactly what you're getting unless you know like exactly like the name brand thing or something that you want to get. It's always hard, especially for cooking stuff, because it's like, you know, it's almost like everybody has a preference. I mean, what they like, and it's nothing. Just disappointing when you order the wrong. Well, you're not ordering the wrong thing. It looks a lot different when you actually get it. So, maybe that's a good thing though. You can adjust your portion size with smaller bowls. So there's the salad done. We'll get. We're going to serve this with a little bit of a pita. But what I've got on the back on the stove is I'm just warming up the pan on kind of medium, because I had these I had the pitas, well, they're defrosted now, but I had them in the freezer, and it's always nice to heat them up a little bit before you eat them. So that's heating up. We're doing good for time, 25 minutes. Dean's adding zest to a salad. Good, Larry. There you go. Always zest. And if you're buying fresh lemons and limes, even if you're putting just lemon juice in something, save the zest. You can always put the zest into the fridge, like zest it up, put it in the fridge. It's great in a lot of things. Really good in salad. Good on top of, like, it's good if you're making a chicken dish or salmon. You can always use it up. All right, so let's do avocado, because we are almost finished. And as always, thanks for joining. I appreciate it. So cut in half, twist. It's actually a nice looking avocado. To get the pit out, you can hit it with your knife here, and then give it a turn, and it should. Oh no, it's stuck. Usually, if it is ripe, there we go. It'll pop right out. So you can take the pit out. Now to get the avocado for our salad, we'll just use the spoon. Zest on your salmon in Mexico, yeah. So we'll use the spoon, and as long as they're ripe, it'll just pop right out. Peel an avocado like that. You're not going to waste anything. There we go. We'll cut those at the last minute when we put everything onto the salad. Salmon in Mexico. So I'm going to just heat this up, pita, just to kind of take the chill off. And it's also good if you have, this would be good with tortillas wrapped up too. You could do this as a veggie kind of tortilla wrap. Would be tasty. Quick little salad. So as you can see, simple, quick midweek dinner that is filling, tasty, and quick. So half an hour, we're done. We're eating. Do I put lemon? You know what? It's always going to seem to go brown, Christine. Avocado, you're better off just eating it when you're gonna eat it. You know, it really doesn't. It doesn't last. That's the unfortunate thing about avocados is that they don't last once you cut them open. So what we're gonna do, because we're gonna put it on top of the salad, we'll fan it off. So we'll cut it into thin slices, like so, and then each of us will have one. But let's get this on the plate, and I'll show you how we'll fan these things out. We're gonna use the blue plates today. And pita's just warming up on the stove, so it's fine. So nice and mixed there. If you have some extra cilantro on the top, you could sprinkle with cilantro on top. It's fine. But what we're going to do, we'll just put a little bit of just fan the avocado a little bit on top. And I'm going to have it with a bit more paprika on there. Because the smoked paprika is nice. And that is really it. Mike's got 3 YouTube shows on. So that's our corn and black bean salad with avocado on top there. Hopefully you can see that okay. I will do the taste test, Kelsey. Yeah, Christine always tells me make sure you do a taste test. So smells pretty good. Looks okay, nice and fresh. So good summer salad. You can make this one pretty quickly. This is something, again, you could make ahead of time. Keep it in the fridge. keep it in the fridge, and then have it ready. Fire something on the barbecue later on. Put it on a plate. Make sure everything's barbecued, and then basically chicken on here, on avocado on top, and you're done and you're eating. So even then, do the prep ahead of time. Put it into the fridge, and then when you're ready to cook your chicken or whatever else on the barbecue, you could have with this. Perfect. Okay, let's give it a taste then. I've got my. Let me just take the pita off because I've got the pita. I always forget something. Too busy chatting. Just gonna do it with a couple of pieces of pita. So just like so. But yeah, nice and quick. So let's give this a try. I'm gonna put it down and we'll taste it here. Looks good. It's nice. It's nice and fresh. It's just like a fresh, simple salad. I don't know what else to say. If you like black beans and corn, you're gonna like this salad. You could also have it if you like, if you have like mixed greens or something like that. You could put some mixed greens on the bottom and put this on top. You might need a little bit more olive oil for dressing, but it's a great simple salad. This is kind of a staple in the summer that we cook and enjoy. So there we are. Good. Who gets a gold star? Oh, thanks, Stephanie. That's awesome. Gold star to you. Well, again, so thanks everybody for joining me again on the channel. This is kind of a fun day. Not a hard dinner to make today, although none of them are super hard. It's always good to have you join me. This was a quick one. If you really put your head down and no talking, you could have this finished in 10 or 15 minutes from start to finish and have your dinner sitting on the patio. I wish it was a bit nicer night out tonight because we would be finishing having this out on the patio, but we'll sit inside, put on Netflix, and hopefully you are all going to be cooking something nice. Everybody's in different time zones, so not everybody's going to be starting to cook right now. But again, thanks, Christine, for joining us. Thanks, Susan. Thanks, Stephanie. I'll probably forget. Obviously, thanks for everybody for joining. And as Christine says, I will be here again Friday. I haven't decided on the menu yet. If you have a suggestion, leave it in the comments. If I have it in the cupboards or freezer or fridge, we'll try and make it. So if there's something you can think of, maybe try and stump me with something that you want to see that you never know how to cook, or you have an interest in seeing maybe cook, and we can do that. No turkey dinner. Has to be in under an hour, Mike. It's gonna be a long live stream if you're waiting for turkey. But anyway, so thanks everybody for joining me. Have a great Wednesday. We'll see you on Friday. We will be back live. And again, I appreciate everybody. Stephanie, I appreciate everybody that shares the channel. It really helps the channel. I'm up to over 800 people watching this, not tonight, but on the channel watching recipes. So I do appreciate it. Thanks so much. Have a great night, everybody. And we'll see you all on Friday at the same time. And don't forget to wash your hands. All right. Bye.